What's up, guys? Welcome to Demo with Mo. I'm your host, Monique Simmons. We'll be discussing dating, engaged, and married objectives from a young Christian's perspective. Are you guys ready? Let's dive in. Hey, what's up? Welcome to a new episode of Demo with Mo. I am your host, Monique Simmons. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We are here, season 3. I am so excited to be bringing you guys a new episode. Oh, how my heart has missed you guys. I hope you missed me too. I hope in the meantime, while you have been waiting on me to bring this new season, that you have checked, that you have caught up on old episodes, maybe that you hadn't heard yet, or maybe even episodes that you heard, but you needed a little refresher. You needed to be reminded. And if you have not, it's not too late. Go back and check out those episodes. Get caught up on all the things Demo with Mo. But thank you guys so much for joining me on today. I have so much to catch you up on. Like, so much has been going on. I am in such a great mood. This past weekend, my sister and my brother-in-law got married. Whoop, whoop. So happy for them. So happy for them. Weddings just bring out so many feelings. You know, the love is in the air. Everyone is having a good time. You're eating, you're dancing, you're drinking. And if you know me, and even if you don't know me, I love to dance. Baby, you turn the music on and Mo is going to go. So I had a great time. I really had a great time. And I'm so excited for them. Congratulations, Christina and EJ. And I have a surprise coming for you guys later this month where I am going to be bringing them on as special guests. So you guys stay tuned for that. I'm really excited about that episode. But today we're going to be talking about, do they really expect women to do it all? I had an experience this weekend where something was going on with one of my children and something needed to be done. So I reached out to my husband and I'm like, I need you to do so-and-so. We were around a lot of people and someone said, why you can't do that? As they laughed. And I just thought it was funny, not in a laughing sort of way, and this is no shot at them or no disrespect towards them. And I know they didn't mean it in a negative way, but the way that they said it, it reminded me of how society views women. Whether you're a wife or you're a mother, they expect us to do it all. So we're going to kind of talk about that today. I'm not going to keep you guys long. Are you guys ready for the first episode of season 3? Let's dive in. What's up, guys? I am Monique, the host of Demo with Mo. Today, we're going to be discussing, do they really expect women to do it all? I had an experience this past weekend with something that I needed my husband to do, and someone overheard us. And they was like, well, why you can't do that? Jokingly, they didn't mean any disrespect by it, but it got me to thinking this would be a great topic for the podcast because society views us. And this is not everyone. I know everyone does not feel this way, but it's pushed on us as women that we have to do it all, especially when it comes to our kids or our children. You have to carry the baby, you have to nurse the baby, you have to feed the baby, you have to put the baby on a sleeping schedule, you have to take the baby to the doctor's appointments. You have to. And not only do we have to do everything when it comes to the children, or this is the way society tries to make us feel as women, they want us to do everything else as well. We need to go to work full time. Not only do we need to go to work full time and contribute to the household financially, but we need to be able to take care of the home. We need to have breakfast. We need to have dinner. Our homes need to be cleaned at all times. We need to plan the vacations. We need to do the doctor's appointments. We need to make sure our husband or our partner has lunch. We need to be, for wives, we need to be in the bedroom putting it down. We need to be leading ministry. We need to be at the parent-teacher conferences. We need to do all of the things. But I'm like, hold up now. And especially if you're married or you are in a relationship or you are co-parenting, you have a co-parenting relationship with maybe somebody you're not in a romantic relationship with anymore, but you guys are raising a child or children together. If this is both of our child or both of our children, if we both live in this home together and we're both benefiting from the home and all of the things, why is it one-sided? Why is one person expected to do all things? And like I said, I know everyone does not think like this, but this is the way the society presents it. And I think a lot of it falls on back in the day, because you hear people say, mamas and grandmamas did it all back in the day. But to be honest, a lot of those mothers and grandmothers that did all of those things that most people are looking at far as taking care of the home, with that's making sure the laundry's clean, making sure the home is clean, making sure dinner is always on the table, making sure the kids are seen about, making sure you're having that time around the table where you're connecting and you're investing in your child and in your marriage. All of those things that most people are talking about, a lot of those mothers and grandmothers didn't work outside of the home. They were stay-at-home moms. They were stay-at-home wives. They took care of the home full time. That was their job. That's what they did for a living. Their whole purpose was to take care of their husbands and their families and make sure everyone is good. And don't get me wrong, we still should be making sure our spouses and our children are good. We should still be taking care of our homes. I don't want you guys to hear me and say, oh, Monique is, she's one of those feminists where the women should be doing the same as men, or that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, you can't compare today's time, 2022, to how it was when, your grandmother was taking care of the home, or when you were young and you saw all of these things being done, because times have changed. The money going out of the home have changed. So many things. The cost of living has changed. There's so many different things that affects how things happen in the home now. And don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm going to speak personally. I personally still take care of my home. I keep my home clean. I make sure my family eats every day. Even if I'm not cooking every day, I'll pick up takeout, or I make something quick, or you may have to eat a sandwich, and everybody's going to live. It's going to be okay. I work full time. I contribute to my house financially. I do those things. I take my kids to their doctor's appointments. I make sure I'm at every parent-teacher conference. I serve on the PTA board. I do all of these things to make sure I talk to my children. I invest in my children. My children know I love them. My husband know I love and respect him. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we should not be doing these things. But what I am saying is the view that society has that the woman should take on the bulk of all of these things, as well as still work and still contribute financially, something doesn't add up here. If we are both to benefit off of a clean home and our children being raised well and being fed every day from breakfast to dinner, if we're both, meaning the husband and the wife or the couple, if we're both going to benefit from these things, why shouldn't both of us be contributing? And my husband, speaking personally, he has no problem doing anything that I need, especially when it comes to our kids. He is a very much hands-on father. He has always been since day one. And our oldest child is 14 now, getting ready to go to high school. My husband has always been hands-on. So our dynamic is a little different. We share the load around here. We both contribute financially. We both take care of things around the house. We both invest in our children. We both change diapers. We both fix meals. We do these things together because it's our family. It's our marriage. When we're both contributing, we're both benefiting. No one is exhausted while the other person is chilling. So it has to be an even load. That's my personal opinion. I just think the view that society has portrayed for women to do everything, to work so hard and take on everything and be responsible for all of the things inside and outside the home, I don't think it's fair. Because at the same time, you want women to be the best version of themselves. You know, we talk about self-care. We're talking about not being able to give from an empty cup, or not being able to pour from an empty cup, and taking care of ourselves. And, you know, we talk about all of these things, but on the flip side of that coin, we'll say that the women need to do it all. Why can't she do that? That's the job of a woman. That's what a woman should be doing. And I'm not big on gender roles. I'm just personally not big on gender roles. Don't get me wrong. There are some things I feel like I should do because that's just who I am, or that's my personality, or that's something that I enjoy, or that may be my skill set, something that I'm good at. But it's not because I'm a woman, I should be doing this, or my husband's a man and he should be doing this. There are certain things I expect from my husband because he's my husband and this is what I personally desire. But I don't look at all husbands across the board or all men across the board and say they should be doing this because they're men, or all the women should be doing this because they are women. I just don't think that that is fair. I think a couple, whether you are in a relationship or marriage, or like I said, if you're co-parenting, I think you should do what you're good at. And we've talked about that in a previous episode on the podcast. You should definitely go check that one out. But I think in relationships, people should do what they do well. If you are a great cook, men, if you love to cook, if cooking makes you happy, if you love to see the smile that show up on your wife's face or your girl's face or your children's face from your meals, go get your cooking on, man. Don't listen to what society is saying, that your wife should be the one in the kitchen cooking meals. Ladies, if you like mowing the lawn, because I know some women, I am not an outside young lady at all. I am not getting in nobody's yard to mow anything. But that's just my own personal thing. That's just not what I like. But I know some ladies that they use mowing the lawn as exercise. They enjoy going outside, getting that vitamin D. They enjoy that. They love doing it. Ladies, if you like to get out there and mow the lawn and that's your thing that you like to do for whatever reason, you get out there and mow the lawn. And if your husband prefers to mow the lawn, you guys share it. You guys split the yard up. But what I'm saying is, as a society, you can't expect women to do it all. You can't expect women to work. You can't expect women to go to school. You can't expect women to raise the children. You can't expect women to cook all the meals. You can't expect women to do all of the laundry. You can't expect women to do all of the doctor's appointments. You can't expect women to plan all of the vacations. You cannot expect her to do it all. And like I said, I know this is not the way everyone thinks. We have a lot of men out here who don't mind sharing the load, who are always asking their women how they can help them, how they can take some of the things off their plate. And if that's you, kudos to you. I am clapping for you. We appreciate you. But there are some people who think women should do it all. And it's just not fair. It's not fair at all. I think we should share the load. You do what you do well. Whatever area that is, every relationship will look different. Every marriage will look different. Every co-parenting situation will be different. But please, don't expect your partner or the mother of your children, don't expect them to do it all. We all should share the load. We all benefit from it. So we all should share it. But you guys, oh, how I have missed you. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Again, if you have not already, go catch up on the previous episodes. You have done my heart good today. Even though you're listening to me and I can't hear you, but I just feel you. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys are ready for all the things that I have in store for you for season 3. If you're not already, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Demo with Mo. And remember, on Facebook, we have a private group called Dating, Engaged, and Married Objectives. If you are dating, in a committed relationship, engaged or married, come join us over there. We are having a great time. Even though we've been on a break from season 2 to season 3, that group is still going strong and we are having great conversations every day. So feel free to come join me. Feel free to invite your friends, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors. whomever to check out the podcast, and also come join us in the private group, because we're talking about real life things that we deal with on a daily basis, whether that's in our relationship, on our jobs, and in our careers with raising children. If it's happening in life, better believe we are discussing it. So thank you guys for rocking with me. I appreciate you so much. Remember, I love you, but God loves you more. See you next week, guys. Bye. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Follow me on Facebook at Demo with Mo. If you have any questions you would like answered here live on my podcast, email them to me at demowithmo@gmail.com. That's DEMOWITHMO@gmail.com.